Yo, people, what is going on? This is AK Spartan Killer, and welcome back to another Let's Go Pro. No, honestly, I have no idea what I'm going to call it. But, that first video that I put out was just like seeing how I needed to have it set up. Hopefully this is a little bit higher, because I mounted my GoPro on like 18 different extendable arms. And hopefully it's more of a view of a range, because I don't really feel like putting it on my helmet just yet, because it's a big gigantic camera on top of my head and I might look a tad weird. But if it comes to it, I probably will. But this whole series is just going to be me talking about ye old motorcycles and all that jazz, maybe answering your guys' questions about it, being like, oh, if you're scared about riding a motorcycle. And when I'm riding, I normally listen to my iPod, which is why you're going to see like my hands moving a lot. I tend to move and dance on my motorcycle a lot. Just because. Look at this wide turn. Whoa, let's cross the line. Anyway, yeah, as of right now, I'll just state out some obvious facts. I do ride a motorcycle. It is a Ducati Monster 750. It's about 600 pounds. I can fit on it comfortably because I'm about 5'11". And I do wear a helmet. I don't wear a jacket. That's one of the things that I need to buy. You should never, ever, ever go riding, especially if you're a first-time rider. You should never go out riding without any sort of protection on. Like, I have gloves, which will embrace, which I can, if I actually do fall, I can actually brace my hands. And there I am, just, you know, just beating away on my gas tank. And, let's see, what else? I always wear a helmet. That was one of the first things I bought. Don't ever go out without a helmet. I cannot stress that enough. The helmet will save your life. Because some guys actually in my town, they actually got ran over by a dump truck. They were sitting at a stoplight, so it was through no fault of their own. Don't ride like that either. Through no fault of their own, they got ran over by a cement dump truck. The guy was high on, I think it was crystal meth, and he didn't even see him. He took out 4 of them. They were just sitting there at a stoplight. So you could be the best driver in the world. You could be a top-notch MotoGP racer. You could be the #1 stuntman. You could do whatever it is that you do on a motorcycle. But all it takes is one idiot to pull out in front of you, and your life is basically ruined. And that's it. No amount of preparation, no amount of training can prepare you for other people on the road. You always have to be alert. I'm always looking behind me. I'm always looking in my mirrors. I'm just always alert. You can never zone out. You can never just focus on what's in front of you. I'm always looking, like right now, I'm looking in my rear view mirrors to make sure nobody's coming up behind me, because I've seen videos of people getting their bikes taken out from behind them because the person's looking down texting and they just hit them. And it's ridiculous because people don't see motorcycles. I've almost gotten hit twice so far, and people just don't see you. So if you have a motorcycle, always ride with your high beam on. It'll increase your chance of being seen. Don't ever ride in somebody's blind spot, like that gray car up there. See, I'm kind of holding back. You don't want to get like right next to his gas tank. And I tend to move a lot on my bike, just so people actually see me, because they're going to know the movement's going to catch their eye. I'm not saying go down the highway and start swerving, because that will most definitely get you in an accident. But I always make sure to shift on my bike. I always make sure to, that's why I'm always moving on my bike, because people will be able to see, oh, hey, there's someone right beside me. Oh, hey, la la la. So I normally go about 5 miles an hour faster than whatever the traffic is around me, so that way I don't get caught in a really bad situation. What else can I talk about? If you're starting out, if you're looking for a bike to start out on, there is nothing wrong with a Honda Shadow 250 or a Kawasaki Ninja 250. And I always tend to like come off on the side of people, just staying on their back bumper, so that way if somebody does come up behind me and I do get hit, my bike won't go into the other person's, the back of their car. But like I said, there's nothing wrong with a Ninja 250. I'm actually trying to look at getting a Ninja 250 especially for the kind of driving that I do, which is just around town and all that other stuff. It's light, it's easy to maneuver, it's quick. I mean, a Ninja 250 will still go 120 miles an hour when you don't even need to go that fast because you're riding in a city. So if you're just doing like a commute in a small city, small town, not very fast things. Look at how bumpy this road is. Oh my god. And so if you just need like a nice easy commute, then go for a Ninja 250. The gas is unbelievable on it, and they're looking really sharp. If you get like an '08 Kawasaki Ninja, they look exactly like their big brother, which is the Kawasaki Ninja. I think like 500 or 650 or whatever the heck they make now. But they look so nice. A guy down the road actually has a Ninja 250, and I was like, oh, very nice. They just run a little bit on the small side, but I wouldn't mind having one like at all. But always pay attention around you. That's one thing that I cannot stress enough, is always pay attention. And I really want you guys to actually give me questions to answer, and I'll go through and I will try to answer each question, or ask me on Twitter or what have you. You can do whatever you want. Send me a message on YouTube and say, hey, Zach, what about this bike? What about this bike? Do you think about this? I have not once, like a lot of people are like, oh, Zach, have you done a wheelie yet on your motorcycle? No, I think stunting is so stupid. There's nothing that you can gain from doing a wheelie on the highway. Like, I'll watch people do them, and then I'll laugh when they biff it, and their just hands get taken off their body. But I'm not going to be the one to do that. My buddy at the gym, he was coming, I think he was coming down this road, but a little bit further down. He was pulling a wheelie as he came out of the gym, and his bike got out from underneath him. He revved it too hard, and the back tire flipped out, and basically his face like grazed like the gas tank / seat area, if you can get my point across, if you know what I'm talking about. And so he landed on his hands, and his hands got shaved down to the bone because he only had on a light shirt and no gloves, and it was just him on his bike. And thank God he had a helmet on, because he would have been dead. His whole hand got sheared down to the bone. They had to do skin grafts from his legs and his buttocks, and they had to take that skin and put it on his hands. He couldn't use his hands for, I think, about 4 months. Hello, droid. Shh. I don't think he could use his hands for about like 4 to 6 months or something like that, and he actually had to stand in the shower while his girlfriend had to hose him down from using the bathroom. It was basically like he was an invalid. He could not do anything with his hands because of how tore up they were. And you can laugh and say, haha, that's funny. He couldn't like use the bathroom or anything like that, but that is serious stuff. His life could have been ended. His helmet just crushed in like an eggshell, because I think it might have been an Ari or an Ed Hardy helmet. I can't remember what it was, but it was a super nice helmet, and it just completely like shattered, and it did its job. And if you actually have a helmet and you drop it from like a height of like your chest, and you drop it on the floor on like concrete, get rid of it, because that hairline fracture will be the difference between you living and dying if you do happen to get into a wreck. Yeah, but that's my views on stunting. I think stunting is so stupid. Please don't do it. Don't say, oh, Zach said it was awesome. No, don't. Please don't. Don't do it. I've never, ever done it, and I don't really have a need to. I don't feel like doing it. But I always ride in pants. They do have motorcycle pants out, but jeans / denim will help you skid a little bit if you do happen to fall or biff it. But if you're going like 90, that's going to get shredded right off your body. So please be sure to wear like absolute protection. It's essential, because you never know what can happen. I mean, this guy in front of me could pop a tire, and then I could just be down for the count. Like, you never know what's going to happen when you go out on a motorcycle. Like, your mothers are right. They are very dangerous. But if you are responsible and you are paying attention, then yes, you can ride it normal. You can ride it safe. And that's one of the things that I had to convince my mom on. is she was freaked out about me having a motorcycle, and I just went out and got one, and I was like, look, this is the deal. I'm not stupid. And so I've never been in an accident, and I've never gotten a speeding ticket on any of my vehicles. So I think being a safe driver and a smart driver is definitely paid off for me. But if you guys want to leave some questions down in the comments, that would be amazing. I would love to go over this topic with you guys because I love motorcycles, and I love riding them. I love talking about them. So let me know what you guys think of this series. But it looks like our time is up. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Leave a comment down below whatever you're thinking. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace!